Good morning. I haven't done one of these videos for a while, so I'll do this, and I'll try and make sure I'm heading the boat in the right direction as well. I'm in the process of trying to get to grips with YouTube. I've done a couple of shorts on there. Editing video is not something that I'm actually that keen to have to learn, so I don't really want to do that. But I'll since Facebook is deleting my live videos, even though I've said keep them forever, they're deleting them anyway. I'm going to sort of migrate my video records of my journeys onto YouTube. So if you look for Marshlander's YouTube channel, you might see one or two bits there, and hopefully a few more. I'm going to turn the camera around again. Nobody wants to look at me, despite the fact I'm wearing this beautiful Vietnamese hat supplied to me by my lovely friend Groovy Sue. And I'm on Well Creek at the moment. I've managed to escape from Outwell, where the weed is quite thick, and I was down to less than 1 mile an hour in places. This is a fairly clear stretch. I've just passed a weed boat coming the other way, and we exchanged a few cheery words, which has got to be a first. So it was that was rather nice. Normally they're very intent on their work and don't acknowledge anything with more than a nod, or sometimes even a wave. But it was a very cheery exchange this morning. Very glad for that. And I'm heading towards Nordelf, which is notoriously bad for weed, and I'm actually able to keep going at a reasonable speed at the moment. I'll have to slow down in a bit, no doubt, but I'm just looking behind me because that's an indication of the situation with the weed. If I see lots of mud being churned up, it means I'm pulling blanket weed up, and that I don't want to do, because once I pull it up, I've pulled it up with something, usually the prop or the rudder, and it gets caught around the prop. So far I haven't had to stop to get down into the weed hatch, which is good, because I'm trying to make a tidal crossing, which is just after midday today. So hopefully it'll be it's a normal tide until the end of the week, and then there are some neap tides for a few days before it goes back to normal again. So I'm going to go across to the Great Ouse and maybe see some friends there, and that's it really. Yeah, I've passed Mullincourt Aqueduct. I've done a little video on there, which I may put onto YouTube. I don't know if I'm allowed to advertise YouTube on here, but we'll see. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, and I'm very happy with this kind of speed. It's not very fast. It's certainly not up to 4 miles an hour. But the water is flowing past me quite nicely, and I'm not creating any wash to worry about. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. Just watching a heron ahead. I don't know if you can see that. He keeps taking off and flapping around and then moving down a little bit. As I was coming into Outwell, I saw my first family of swans. There were 9 tiny cygnets, so that was rather a lovely sight to see. But that was yesterday, so that would still been in April, so it's still quite early for family of swans. I haven't seen any families of ducklings yet, but the swans usually hatch their eggs a little bit later. Let's see what we see. And just passing under these enormous pylons here. And this is the main road between Wisbeach and Downham Market to my left, and presumably to your left as well. So next village will be Nordelf, and there goes that heron. Okay, gonna leave that for now. All right, bye.